Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB, and what a moment this is right here. Again guys, this is what we've been waiting for. We saw it in midweek against Bayern, standing up in the biggest of moments, riding waves of pressure, and then dominating in our own way. That is what we saw today as Barça have beaten Real Madrid, and beaten is not enough of a word. We have gone there in that second half and we've taken them to the cleaners. Kylian Mbappe doesn't know what has hit him. 2 goals from Robert Lewandowski, 1 goal from Lamine Yamal and 1 from Raphinha. But every player, yet again, every player is key. Every player played their part. We are all so proud. We are all absolutely elated right now. And I want you all to enjoy this moment. I know the tough times that we've all been through in recent years with this club. But now we celebrate. Now we savour these moments. Let's do it. And I do have a quick message for Melvin. You guys know it's coming. He said before this week that if Barca win against Bayern and Madrid, he would finally talk to his crush. And my message for you is, Melvin, if you're able to get a date out of it, make sure that on that date, you sit her down and both of you together, you watch that second half. That's the rules. You have to do it. And I absolutely assure you, she will not be disappointed. Because tonight, guys, honestly, looking first of all at the lineups from the two teams, because honestly, it was as we expected from Real Madrid and from Barca, completely unchanged there from the way that we played against Bayern. We lined up in exactly the same way. Real Madrid there, it was a little bit more flexible. At times, Bellingham was playing in behind Vinicius and Mbappe, but at times as well, he was out on the right-hand side doing a lot of defensive work there. Real Madrid, they were very, very concerned about our left side. They were really trying to track and stop Raphinha, and guess what? They were not able to do it. Of course they couldn't. He was not going to be stopped. But this is the thing, because in the first half of this game, guys, I will admit there were some very, very nervy moments, but we started the game as we expected with that unbelievably high line. And first of all, guys, nobody does this. Absolutely nobody in world football, no coach would come to Real Madrid and actually have the bravery to do this, to stand up and basically say, go on then, what have you got for me? Because we stood up and we said, okay, we are so confident in our backline, in our high line, and in our goalkeeper, which we're going to come on to, that we are willing to step up and stay there, and we will not be moved. And Real Madrid had opportunities. They had so many times there where it looked like they might get in, where it looked like they might be able to slip that offside trap. But let's be honest, guys, it didn't actually happen that often. Because I've said before, it seems a lot more scary because obviously these days the play is allowed to go on. You know, a lot of the time there, we allowed Real Madrid to get to the goal, to have a shot there. They missed a lot of chance in front of goal. But every single time, most of them, the offside flag goes up. So it seems a lot more scary than it actually is. Real Madrid couldn't actually time their runs and they couldn't escape the offside trap. Just ask Kylian Mbappe, who actually thought that he'd scored midway through that first half, and he thought he'd scored so well that he did about 4 different celebrations. He was looking at every single camera there, getting a good shot of him, and well, none of that mattered, mate. It was disallowed. Real Madrid failed to score in this game. We came here, guys, with a high line. We played on the halfway line, and we shut out Real Madrid. That is absolutely unreal. And we're going to go on to talk about Pena, by the way. He is in Mbappe's head right now. But before we do that, I do want to show you this, because this is an absolutely wonderful rainbow flick from Vinicius Jr. Oh no, wait, he actually tried that, but it was an absolutely horrific attempt. But we have to talk about this, because in the first half, even though this moment here again, it ends up being offside anyway, this for me is a real catalyst for what we saw as the game went on from Inaki Pena. Because as this ball is played in here, it's played across the box, Bellingham is right there, it's a tap-in, it's a certain goal. That is unbelievable. Genuinely, guys, that is one of the best saves I have ever seen in the game there. Inaki Pena is falling back. He gets the strength in his arm to somehow keep that out. And yeah, in the end, it's offside. Obviously, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He didn't know that. He did not know that. And that is an unbelievable save. And like I say, I think that gave him confidence there. I think that gave him the belief to think, okay, I'm playing in El Clasico. I can do this. I can actually be the Barcelona goalkeeper. And he was unreal. He was absolutely spectacular. And we're going to come on to more saves from him. But this is the thing, guys, because at half-time, there was nerves. There was a feeling of, okay, Real Madrid, it's a matter of time. They are going to get in at some point. You know, they're going to score. They're going to breach our back line. There was a feeling of inevitability in some areas of the fan base at Barca. But that never happened. Because we're always in the game. Even when Real Madrid, they were putting pressure on us, even when they were getting chances, shots at goal, there was always the threat at Barca. Because at some point too, we were going to get in. We had Raphinha waiting on the shoulder. We had Yamal looking to make something happen. Robert Lewandowski, he's always lurking. And we were waiting for that one big moment. And at halftime, big change from Hansi Flick. He actually changed the structure of that midfield a bit. Fermin Lopez wasn't quite able to have the impact that he did against Bayern in this game. He came off at halftime. Hansi Flick there, not waiting around with the changes. Frenkie de Jong comes on and really did settle down our midfield there. He was able to get on the ball a bit. He was able there to use his athleticism, getting across both halves there very, very well, alongside Casado as well, who'd been booked, so needed a bit of protection. And that was a really important, really early change there that just gave us the upper hand. Because how about this? What a pass! Marc Casado. He is always looking forward. Whenever he has the ball, guys, his first thought is, can I play a decisive ball? He's not going to play it sideways if he has to. He's not going to play it back. He is always looking on the front foot, slides it through to Lewandowski. And let me just say, guys, Mbappe at the other end, he couldn't stay onside to save his life. Robert Lewandowski, on the other hand, he is so good at this. He times his run absolutely impeccably, so much so that we all think he's off. He times it that well that he looks offside, and even he almost appeared to stop. He's outside the box, and then he just finishes it. It was the strangest opening goal, I've got to say, I've ever seen in a Clasico. It really, really was there, because there was an eerie silence about the stadium. Lewandowski's celebration then, completely ice cold. He goes over to the fans, just stands there. I'm Robert Lewandowski, and I've just given Barca the lead. And that was a massive moment in this game, because as soon then as we went ahead, again, it all plays into our hands. It all plays into our game plan. You know, we want the game to be more and more and more stretched. We want Real Madrid just to start panicking, to actually start committing more and more players forward. That's exactly what happened. But for me, the second goal is the one. This, for me, was the biggest goal of the game, and it's a wonderful goal from Robert Lewandowski. Balde was really good again today, guys, down the left-hand side, constantly there providing the overlap for Raphinha, who was cutting inside. And the ball in from Balde, it's a good ball, but Lewandowski's header, that is unreal. That is an absolutely world-class header from Lewandowski, because he has to generate all the pace on his own there. There's not a great deal of pace on the cross. It's central there to the goal. He has to angle the header too. That's a world-class centre-forward goal. And Lewandowski there picked us up, put us 2-0 ahead. And that is why, actually, I'm gutted for him that he doesn't leave this game with a hat-trick, guys. He should have left this game with 3, maybe even 4 goals. He could have scored 4 against Madrid again. He's already done it so far in his career. He could have done it again, because the chances, guys, they were there. He has one right in front of goal. You think that's a hat-trick? It's a guaranteed hat-trick. He misses the target there, and another one as well, quite central to the goal that he puts over the bar. So Lewandowski, massive goals from him. They were decisive goals. In the end, he's the one that put us ahead. He put us in the driving seat. But even he will know he could have had even more. But then we must come back to Pena, because amongst Barca's goals tonight, guys, there was still a few opportunities here and there for Real Madrid, which if they were able to get a goal back, you know, get the fans going, get the stadium alive again, it could have been a different game. But like I say, tonight, Pena thought no. Pena was firmly in Mbappe's head here, because the save that he makes one-on-one, it is a stunning stop on Mbappe there. He rushes off his line. That's what I want to see from a Barca goalkeeper. Be brave. Be positive there. You take control of that situation. He rushes off his line, closes down Mbappe, and says, no, you don't beat me. I am here. You're not getting past me. And it's a wonderful save. And that was actually the one time that Mbappe did stay onside. If he scores there, that goal counts. That is a massive game-changing save from Inaki Pena, and he did it again later on in the game. Then again, it's Mbappe. Again, it's 1 versus 1. There's a real opportunity for him. Pena says no. Pena says not today, my friend. This is my shutout. And of course then Barca are in dreamland, because this is the ideal, perfect scenario for Hansi Flick's kind of team, to be 2-0 up, for your opponents then to be pushing forward, leaving more and more and more room. Dani Olmo comes on, perfect situation for him as well, and then we start combining Olmo, Raphinha, Lewandowski there, Lamine Yamal. It was only a matter of time before we got more goals in this game, and again, it could have been any scoreline by the end of it, but let's talk here about Lamine Yamal, because what a moment this was, one of the moments of the game, of the season. Raphinha, incredibly unselfish. He was all night tonight, he was in really good positions and he kept trying to pick players out, apart from one moment maybe when he could have slipped in Balde, but apart from that, really unselfish game from Raphinha. He plays it through to Lamine Yamal. It's not an easy finish, mind. This here is a difficult angle for Yamal. He's not got a lot of goal there to work with, but it's okay. He smashes it in the top corner. No problem. I don't have much to aim at, so I'll put it in the top corner. And it's a rocket. It rocks Madrid as well. And it's 3-0 Barca. And what you have just seen is a 17-year-old not only scoring the Clasico, not only there mark a historic moment in this fixture, but look at what he's doing. Look at what this young man is producing. And he's doing it like it's nothing. He scores in the Clasico and it's like, yeah, obviously, that's what I do. And we're 3-0 up. And it doesn't even stop there, because I'm so glad that Raphinha scored. This guy deserved that goal there. You knew what he did in midweek. You knew that he was going to score at some point today. And this was a great moment too. Inigo Martinez plays the ball over the top. Raphinha's actually pointing at the space. He's saying, put it there, put it there. Inigo puts it perfectly in that position. He's then 1 versus 1 against who? Lucas Vazquez. He's toast. He has got him on toast. Raphinha absolutely destroys him 1 versus 1. He's in on goal. Chips the goalkeeper. What a moment. It's 4-0 Barca. And Real Madrid are done. They are absolutely done out here. The fans are streaming out of the stadium in their numbers. Even Carlo Ancelotti on the bench. His head is hot. He can't handle it. He is absolutely fuming there. Flick's Barca have even got under his skin. And we've just taken them apart tonight, guys. It's unreal that we leave this game with 4 goals and none in return from Real Madrid. And look at this. 6 points clear. Already, after just 11 games this season, 6 points clear. Another 4 goals for us, just days after beating Bayern. Oh, and by the way, we had 1 day less rest to prepare for this game. We shouldn't have really been able to match Madrid. We shouldn't really been able to live with them, but we've outlasted them. We stayed stronger physically, but also mentally tonight, guys. And this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. We are back. I don't care now. We can say it. Barca are well and truly back. And who do we have to thank for that? It is Hansi, the master flick. So please, guys, after an enthralling game, after an end-to-end occasion, what did you make of that? What are your feelings down below? And when you look at the whole week, just what do you feel right now? What kind of emotions are you experiencing? And can you believe this is happening? Can you believe we're in this position again? Yes, yes we can. It is absolutely amazing for this club. Guys, I will see you soon. There will be loads more coming up. We're going to be talking non-stop about this. The content will be coming your way. And I just thank each and every one of you for sticking with the channel, for sticking with me, for Barca here to come back in the way we have. Nothing is better. I will see you all soon. Enjoy this moment. Savour it. Drink it in. But until next time, guys, as always, Visca. Real Barca.